Well, good afternoon, everyone. Today is Wednesday. It is the day after Tuesday, and as the last time you seen me, it was Tuesday. So that means it's Wednesday. So I got batteries this time. I got a charger, so we can actually do stuff now. So yeah, the plan is to get the other side torn down and get it cut and ready to go, so that way we can get hauling on this. The goal is to get this done today. So I got bolts. I got new U-bolts. Not new U-bolts, but new shackle bolts. So that way we can be good to go. So yeah, I'm excited. So excited. And it'll look good. And I told Ashley that after I get done, I'd drive the truck over there. So that way she'll get to see it. So it'll look good. It'll look real good. I'm excited. I'm excited to see it done, but or at least done enough, so that way I can get it cleared. But we'll see what happens. So we shall see what happens. I'm excited. I'll stop saying that and start working. So I'll give you an update once I get this other side off. Well, I couldn't go as low as I wanted, but we're on. I know I was gonna say I got back to you once I get everything cleaned up, but I was too anxious. So yeah, I haven't gotten it down on its weight yet because I wanted to kind of give you guys an update. But everything's on, everything's good, and now we just got to see what happens. So yeah. Well, I guess I'll get back to you once I figure everything out and see how it looks. And then I'll show you. Well, it's perfectly level now, and I am 100% okay with that. Because the good thing is, if it didn't sit level, then I'd probably have to drop the front end, and I do not want to do that, to be honest. But it sits perfectly level. I'm totally okay with that. And this is the first time I get to see the paint in the sunlight, and really can't see a lot of it on camera, but the metallic is really pretty, and once it's clear coated, then you'll be able to really see it. But it looks really pretty. But yeah, I just gotta get the caps on, and then once I get the tire size I want, then it'll drop the truck a little bit. It'll drop it a couple inches. So that'll be good. But yeah, when I measured it, we were exactly 32.5 from the bottom of the tire to the top of the fender lip right here. So that's good on both sides, on both front and rear. So that is awesome. Makes me happy. So yeah, now I'm gonna go run this over to Ashley, see how she likes it, and yeah, so good shit. All right, everyone, you are here with us today. We are going to get a vehicle that we don't own, but we'll be doing a lot of work on. And the reason why I say we is because it's mostly been an I project, but I will definitely need help with this project. So we are going to get a truck that is nicknamed Dolly after Miss Dolly Parton. Yeah. And to say the least, it is a very unique truck. And the plan with this truck is they're wanting to do an engine swap on it, and they're wanting to do a trans swap and clean up the interior on it, make it look nicer, clean up the engine bay, make it look nicer, because we're planning on taking it to Autorama with Radio Girl. And to say the least, they are pretty much sisters at this point. Radio Girl and Dolly are. Yeah. And so, yeah. So I'll leave it at that. But yeah. So when we get up there, I'll kind of show you what we got to do. I've got the trailer hooked onto the truck, and we just need to go grab Dolly, and then we'll probably take it back up to the house and see what we need to do. I'll do a little walk around on that up there when we get it back to the house. And then this weekend we'll also start digging into it, starting to pull the exhaust off of it, because the exhaust off of it is going on Radio Girl. The trans out of that truck I'll be keeping. The engine out of that's in the truck I'll be keeping as well for Thunderbaked. So yeah, so this will be a fun project for the next few months. We've got about 4-ish, 5.5 months to get this done. So I think we can do it. Yeah. So it'll be fun. So I'm gonna stick Ashley on cleaning the engine bay. It'll be fun. But yeah, so we'll see you when we get up there. All right, here is Miss Dolly. Got Ashley in Miss Dolly. So a big thing that we're gonna fix is this ugly green steering wheel. That's not good. And then I found some door pulls that I might get for them. So that would help. And then when it comes to this, the power barn, kind of lovely, greasy, grimy, all that lovely fun shit is. So yeah, lovely stock 360 fun shit. Notice how the engine bay is green, so we're also gonna fix that and get this all cleaned up. And so yeah, this is good shit, good fun shit. So I think I'm just gonna run a line down right here, paint this black, and just make it sure everything's nice and clean and good to go. But yeah, this will be fun. I am excited. I am so excited, because this motor's going in Thunderbakes, so this will be good. This will be good and fun. So yeah. Also, this exhaust is what's going on the white truck, and it sounds good as fuck. Hannah, the owner of this truck, don't like it very much, but I do, so I think it'll work great. So I also need to figure out what tire size these are. 230, 35, 16. All right, cool. Cool beans. So yeah, let's get this thing loaded and back home, shall we? All right, we are back at the shop. We have Dolly and a Radio Girl here. So I guess now we can really tell how the height difference is on Radio Girl. Let me grab my tape measure and I'll show you kind of the height difference on how much I really dropped it. And I guess I'll be finding out for the first time too. So yeah, because the tire size is about the same. There's about a 3/4 of an inch difference between Dolly and Radio Girl from when I did the comparison between tire sizes. So I'll show you. All right, so Radio Girl, as you can see, is at about 32 inches, almost exactly. And then this is also at 32 inches, almost exactly. So that means that it is level. Or Dolly is at 32 inches exactly on the front, but on the back, it is at 33.5. So that means that this truck sits higher in the back by 1.5 inches than the front. So as you can see, we dropped the truck 1.5 inches in the rear, which is way more than I thought it would be. But hey, that's fine. That's perfect. That's what we like to see. So you can see how tall it is in the back here versus not here. So yeah, both trucks look spectacular. It's just that one's, Dolly's getting a new motor and a new trans and whole new exhaust system and paint work and everything in 4.5 months. And then Radio Girl's getting this exhaust system off of this truck. And yeah, and then it also needs clear coat and new tires, and then the hubcaps done, and then we're good with Radio Girl. But this main project, the big project, is this one. So that'll be, you'll see a lot of this truck on the channel this month. So, well, not this month, but this between the next 4 months. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be fun, that's for sure. So yeah, first thing we're going to do is the exhaust on this. I don't know if we're going to do that. We're probably going to do that tomorrow. So either today or tomorrow, depends on what Miss Ashley wants to do and how cold she is today. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so stay tuned, this will be fun. I thought I'd also jump on here and show you how my house looks right now. First off, we got Radio Girl sitting on the grass because it will probably be our Christmas installation this year. So I'm still waiting to get some clear down on that and stuff like that. Then in the then on the road, we have the King, then we have the trailer, then we got Burnin' Love in the driveway next to the Ashley's Camry. Then hold on, let me just do one thing. Let me open up the garage here so that way you can get the full gist of how our house looks right now. Might I add, we're only missing one car here right now. And our house looks pretty fun. So we got Burnin' Love, the Camry, we got Francine back there, we got Death Machine right here, and then in the garage we've got Thunderbaked and Fantasy Girl. Well, I guess while I'm here I can give you guys updates on everything pretty much. So we'll start up front with Burnin' Love, because you guys know what the update is on Radio Girl, because you've been watching these 2 videos, so you know that update. So Burnin' Love, pretty much, we're to the point right now where we're pretty much done with the car. I mean, the only thing left is just, maintenance stuff and just small things we want to do here and there, like do a new radiator in it and do, just small things here and there. Yeah, we really don't need to do anything crazy on it. Actually, I'll talk to you about the Camry too. So the Camry we just bought for Ashley. The plan for this car is Ashley wants to do what's called the nightshade on it. The newer Camrys have it. It's called the nightshade, but it's also not a nightshade. So it's the Camrys that have the 2-tone roof, the black with whatever color, like either white or red, whatever. Well, since her car's blue, she wants to do something a little different. She wants to do a white roof and white C pillars and A pillars. So we're gonna wrap that in white. You'll see that on the channel probably sometime soon. Probably when tax season comes. And then we got Francine. It still won't fucking leave, so I'm still stuck with it, but that's fine. So it's a good time. But then Death Machine, we actually just got off the phone with a guy that's got a new motor and transmission for this car. So it'll be getting a new engine and trans later on, probably in the next few months or so, depending on how this Autorama thing goes, or depending how Dolly, the pink truck, goes. Then we got Thunderbaked. We also have a new motor for it, but the funny thing is the motor that we're putting in it is the motor that we're taking out of Dolly. So that 360 that's in Dolly is going in Thunderbaked. So that'll be cool, because there's nothing wrong with that motor really, and the reason why they want to get rid of that motor is because it doesn't pull enough vacuum for the brakes. So it's now going in this car, because who gives a fuck? It's manual brakes anyways. So yeah. Then Fantasy Girl back here, we pretty much are going to get it ready for Autorama by doing nothing. So the only thing that I am going to do is I'm going to detail the engine bay a little more. I'm going to do some stuff on the undercarriage of it to make it look a little bit nicer. So just small details here and there. just to get it ready for Autorama if it gets accepted. I'm gonna go at it as it is getting accepted. So that's how we're gonna go about this. So keep note of that. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. And then the only car that's not here is Showgirl. And Showgirl's update. I'm pretty much waiting on Francine to sell in order to put anything into Showgirl. Reason is because Showgirl is an expensive ass car to build. And I need money to help with that. So, once Francine is gone, the money from that will be going into, bills, obviously. But it will also be going into Showgirl so we can get it ready for the wedding. Because our wedding is about 10 months out. And so, yeah. So that's why the plan is to get that car going. Well, that car going, so we can start working on the gasser. Because the gasser, the engine just needs to get finished putting it back together by putting a cam in it. And then I'm going to take it over to my buddy Austin, probably, haven't talked to him about it yet, and have the steering done on that car. So that way we can steer the damn thing. And then the transmission that's in Death Machine currently, it's a 4-speed manual. That transmission will be going in the gasser. So I'll need to do some swapperoni on that, because the steering column that's in Showgirl will be going in Death Machine, because Death Machine's getting in an automatic. So that'll be that plan. And so, yeah. So for right now, that's kind of what the gist is. So Showgirl don't get a trans until Death Machine gets an engine and trans. So, but Showgirl don't get the motor dropped in until I get a camshaft in it. So, yeah. So that's just an update on that. So I thought I'd give you a little gist of what's going on here. So, yeah. All right, welcome back, guys. We got Dolly in the shop, as you just seen. Well, we're a few days later. And what we got planned is today I'm going to take the exhaust off of Dolly and get it ready to get put on Radio Girl. So I'll take you, show you what needs to be done, and I'll kind of just show you around this truck and we'll go from there. Okay? Okay. All right. Dolly, as we see, is a beautiful pink 1972 Ford F-250. And as you can tell, it used to be green. Well, that'll change. This actually is all going black. So, yeah. And then, what we got going on is, so this is the factory 360 that came inside of this truck. And the plan is we're going to yank out this 360 and this C6. And we are going to replace it with a 460 and a C6. So, yeah. That's the plan there. And then we're also going to do a new radiator because it's leaking. We're going to do new shocks on the truck. Obviously new exhaust system, but I won't be doing that. We're going to take it to an exhaust shop for that. I'm going to get them new grab handles for the doors. So they actually have grab handles. We'll be doing a new steering wheel on it. And then, yeah. And then, as far as I know, that's all we're doing. But I know I'm going to add some custom touches here and there to keep it cool and make it a unique truck, because we are showing this at Autorama this year. And I want it to represent my YouTube channel and the business. I want it to represent good, because my business, Blackhawk Polishing, also did a cut and buff on this truck and ceramic coated it. So that's another thing, is we have to keep the ceramic looking nice as well. Yeah, and we have to make sure that seat is all done. I think I might do a leather ceramic on it. So, yeah, I just want to make sure that this thing is good to go and make sure. Luckily, the engine bay isn't greasy, so painting this will be a breeze, to be honest. So, yeah, I think it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. So, I'm excited. You guys should be too. So, yeah. I'm excited. The biggest thing about this is the wiring that will need to be done, and to get the 460 adapted to what the 360 is, and just vice versa. So I'll need to figure that out, but I have friends in low places that can help me, so that'll be easy. And yeah, so so don't mind if I do. The plan for the exhaust is unbolt it from the exhaust manifolds and then drop it down to the bottom. Hopefully, depending on, I haven't looked at it yet, hopefully it's straight duals and not H-piped or X-piped. Because I'm hoping if it's just straight duals, then I can just pull it out, drop it down and pull everything out. But if it's H-pipe, then obviously it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but it's fine. Nothing I haven't dealt with before, so yeah, well, don't mind if I do. All right, just to give you a little update, cut the spare off, had to cut the exhaust on the passenger side to get it out, unfortunately. I think I probably could have avoided it if I, actually no, I couldn't have, because I had to cut it to get off the header because it was too close. But this side, I only had to cut it once. The driver's side, I only had to cut it once because it had a pretty hard right angle. Actually, two of them. So that way it could get, I can get everything out of the way because of how close it is in the engine bay. So I think I'll be able to get it out now, get the exhaust out now that the spare is out of the way. And they don't even want the spare anyways, so might as well save them the space and the weight, more fuel economy, because that's how we like it. So, yeah. Yeah. This truck sounds mean as fuck, by the way, without the exhaust on. So, sounds mean as hell. And don't mind the voice crack, but that's fine. So, yeah. All right. Exhaust is out. As you can see, I had to cut it here, because right here is actually the back end of this, right here. And then this goes right here, at this long piece. As you can see, this exhaust, thank God it was pure straight pipe, because I was about to fucking lose it if it wasn't. So, but yeah, it's got glass packs, so it sounds good when it comes to glass packs. Are just the OG exhaust when it comes to old vehicles. It's the shit. So that will be staying like that. But as you can see, these tips are pink because of when this truck was painted, the exhaust was not masked off. So the tips are pink. So that means that I'll be putting new exhaust tips on. So we'll go with new chrome ones to make it look better. So I just need to measure it and see what I can find for that size. I think it's 2.5 inch or 2.25. I have to measure it to see, but yeah. So that's that. And then tonight we'll get the motor, and then we'll be ready to fucking go. So yeah. I think I probably will end this video right here though. So that way, next video, we can start on it. We can get it, torn down. By the time you see this video, it probably will already be torn down. But yeah, so I'm excited. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. So, what do you guys think of what do you guys think of old Miss Dolly here? I think it'll be a fun time. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And then the next video, you'll get to meet the owner of this. So, yeah. Don't mind my jacket right there, or my gloves right there. But this will be fun. I'm excited to see how this turns out. The whole plan is to do the engine bay black, the motor will be pink, the valve covers will be black, and the carb and air intake will be black. So it'll look good. I am genuinely excited, and I think so are the owners. So I'm excited, so are they. So we'll leave you at that. So thank you guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get this page a little bit bigger so that way I can enjoy doing this stuff for you. Because if not, then I'll probably stop doing this for you and just do this on my own. So, and that would not be good because I actually like doing this. So, yeah. So like I said, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.